If you live or work in the city of Wyoming, it could end up costing you more in taxes.
That's because city leaders there are considering asking voters to approve an income tax for anyone who lives or works in the community. New tonight, 24 Hour News 8's Joe LaFurgie is live at Wyoming City Hall telling us what this may mean for you, Joe.
Wyoming officials say for now an income tax is just an idea, one of several they're talking about as a way to generate more revenue for the city. But they went as far as ordering a feasibility study of the income tax to see if it's worth more discussion. Things are on the upswing in Wyoming, but that upswing hasn't made up for the loss of major employers, drops in property values, and elimination of state revenue sharing over the last decade.
I think we're still several years out from breaking even to where we were pre-recession.
Cuts and consolidation in city services have helped, but not enough. So when city leaders began brainstorming ideas to generate more revenues, this report was the result of one of those discussions. It lays out a case for asking voters to approve an income tax. Anyone who lives or works in the city would pay the tax. Based on a 1% tax for residents and 0.5% for non-residents, the feasibility study puts revenue generated at about $23 million a year. The city would sweeten the deal for residents by reducing property taxes. But what about those non-residents? They don't get a vote on the tax.
Also, those folks are using public safety, they're using water and sewer services, other things.
Wyoming would join 22 other Michigan cities, 10 of them in West Michigan, including Grand Rapids, in levying an income tax. City officials stress it's just an idea.
There's nothing that's being prepared for the ballot at this time.
When you do a study, it kind of clearly they've kind of said, well, this may be something we want to analyze deeper.
The Grand Rapids Area Chamber of Commerce represents many of the businesses whose employees would be paying that tax. President and CEO Rick Baker says the chamber wants to be involved in the process.
We don't want to be just viewed as someone that's coming in from the outside, but we want to be a partner. We want to convene businesses who will be impacted, make sure that they're aware of how it impacts them.
Now, Wyoming officials promise the public will get plenty of chances to add their 2 cents before there's any kind of vote on whether to have a vote on an income tax. Chamber of Commerce officials say, well, they'll be watching as well. We're live in Wyoming. Joe LaFurgie, 24 Hour News 8.